Right. Hello guys, it's SuperMarvelSpider-Man back with another video, and today this is gonna be a proper video on the Ferrari Luce. Okay. Last time we watched this, guys, but now we're gonna finish this, and hopefully I can see my opinions. And an ex-Apple designer designed this. Let's just
needs to be very aerodynamically efficient, and the result is a spaceship shape and some rather unusual surface language.
I'm not gonna lie, but this looks like if poor Sangui had a baby with the Chinese EVs, this was gonna happen. This disgraceful disrespect to the badge, Like, I don't know what Enzo Ferrari was thinking. Well, honestly, he wouldn't care because he wanted the woodcuts to fund his racing cars. You know, he all cared about his racing cars.
Ferrari did actually explore an F80 style supercar EV, but decided that it was a philosophical dead end. Let's face it, if you want a supercar, you probably wanted to have a combustion engine. And the electric tech obviously adds weight and complexity in Earth's dynamics and so on. Having ruled that out, Ferrari was liberated to try something they've never done before. The engineers also improved the torsional rigidity by integrating the battery pack into the body. As a result, 95% of the components on the Luce are new. There's obviously loads of incredible tech in this car, but in this film, we're going to focus on how it looks outside and feels inside. So let's get into it. There's no getting away from this. The Luce is different, very different. Grist to the mill, in fact, for all the rage baiters out there. But what I can tell you is, seeing the car in the flesh, is that it's expertly executed, meticulously engineered. It has rear...
Oh, I've seen renders of ChatGPT doing this. It's even better, fam. Even the way ChatGPT is doing this, it's even better. But look at the car itself, fam. Just look at it, fam. What a disgrace, fam. First Mercedes did it, yeah, by introducing a microwave toaster, and now Ferrari decided to introduce a kettle. That's absolute rubbish, fam. What a disgrace, fam. What a disgrace. Nah, they can disgrace this. Imagine going to Maranello and seeing this disgusting piece of garbage there. This is a disgrace, fam. This Luce, yeah, is a disgrace. The Ferrari Luce is a disgrace to Maranello, a disgrace to the badge, a disgrace. Even look at Lamborghini, they're not doing an electric car. They cancelled their electric car. They're keeping their combustion.
Hinged back doors, a flying bridge C-pillar, and a genuinely concept car-y vibe. I really do like it. The rear wheels measure a whopping 24 inches in diameter, the front's 23. During his time at Apple, Ive and his team transformed the nature of our relationship with computers and technology in general. The iMac, iPod, and especially the iPhone were all game changers and lovely objects in their own right. Well, you can see elements of that here. Of course, doing a car is a completely different challenge. It's like designing 100 different products in one.
It's just, this is embarrassing. Like, this is
100 different products in one. Although it's a big car, the Luce actually sits lower than the Purosangue and has a lower center of gravity than that car. But it's a different sort of machine, and it goes about things in a different way. Car designers love the kind of monobox form, that teardrop thing. I mean, it's very aero efficient if you get it right, but it's very risky as well, because you can end up with an amorphous blob.
Even they got Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc to unveil this car. You can tell by their faces that have been forced to unveil this. Like, you can tell this is horrible. Like, absolute garbage, fam. I'm looking at a bin. Even Ferrari said this is elegance. Where the fuck is the elegance, man? I'm looking at a bin. I do not see no elegance. I'm looking at a bin. I'm looking at a toaster.
And a saggy butt. The Luce tries to get round that by having this passenger cell. So it's almost like a car within a car. It's also the most slippery car aerodynamically that Ferrari has ever created. They won't tell us what the drag coefficient is, but well, look at it. And at the rear here, these quartet of lights. Oh, well, that's a callback to some Ferraris from the past. So it is kind of looking over its shoulder at the same time. The windscreen flows directly into the bonnet, which reaches an end point under a floating nose. Few cars have fewer shot lines than the Luce, and the one between the screen and bonnet is an amazing example of design and manufacturing technique. Achieving tolerances like this is not easy. So slender little daylight running lights here, the main beams are down here. I mean, I love the front end, I really do. This floating wing effect is amazing. The way it's packaged as well, I mean, the gap between the top of the suspension uprights here and the, well, it's not a front, but, you know, the front bonnet area, millimetrically precise. And check out where the wipers park either side of the screen, which means that this whole area here is completely uncluttered and clean. You've just got this sheer surface that runs all the way through. Fantastic. Tricky to do as well in terms of manufacturing. I bet these guys, both at Love From and in Maranello, would love to get rid of windscreen wipers. That tech actually does exist. It's called hydrophobic.
I generally want to know how the Ferrari employees feel. I just want to know how they feel about this. I just want to know how they feel. Like, genuinely, I want to know how they feel. They're probably looking at, I'm looking at a Chinese clubland going wrong. Chinese clubland EV. I don't know what else it is. Like, what the hell is this?
Maybe next time. Ive's peerless track record during his time as Apple's design boss is surely a big part of the Luce's appeal. Ferrari reckons most of the buyers will be new to the company, and its techie provenance is a draw. The interior doubles down on this idea. We were in San Francisco in February for a preview, but the various elements were presented separately, so it's only now that we get to experience everything in context, and that makes a big difference. Ivan Newson, our detail obsessives, open all 4 doors and check out the fit and finish on the sills and the pillar surround. Amazing. Have a look at the hinges themselves. They're mini sculptures. And look at how much space there is in the back. This isn't just big, it's a limo. And even the boot compartment's cool. More nice hinges and struts out here. So the dials in the main instrument binnacle ahead of the driver are quite simply the most beautiful I've ever seen in a car. When you go through the chassis modes, it's the way the colour on the dials fades gradually. That's the really, really cool bit, I think. The steering wheel feels wonderful in your hands. I mean, of course, it's a throwback to 50s and 60s Ferraris, but the rim is just the right width. It's not too chunky. It feels like a traditional Ferrari that's kind of teleported into the future. The way this screen.
How did you went from the F12 Bellinetto, the Testarossa, 6112 Scaglietti, from this piece of garbage right here, and the FXK. How can we?
Pivots in this ball joint is just sensational.
How did we went from that
this
to this
activates the launch control, and the inspiration for this is from helicopters. It's fantastic. It's just so tactile. This is a single aluminium substrate, so there's no bend radius in it. It's a single piece. You don't even need to look at the central screen to find the climate controls. There's physical switchgear with little protective bump bars to satisfy the regulators. The fan icon keeps spinning.
So imagine a few years in a Ferrari meet and you see this piece of garbage. I'll be crying. Like, I'll be crying to myself. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. I guess this one was, I don't know, the Fiat Multipla. Is this the Fiat Multipla? The modern Fiat Multipla. The Ferrari Multipla. I remember hating on that Fiat Multipla. That Multipla is still the worst part to this
day. And speeds up as the motor behind it does. There's a palm rest, so that operating the toggle switches is a bit like tinkling a little piano. And the way the screen pivots on the ball joint is just really satisfying.
Save on home insurance.
I'm sorry, but I thought that the Lancia, the old Ypsilon, was worse. Like I thought all the Musa.
I mean, it's the antidote to the tyranny of touchscreens and button madness that we have in most modern cars. The button to release the rear hatch has a little luggage graphic on it. And look at the way the air vents move. It's like performance art. The car is a bit of a manifesto for that kind of thing. The things that look simple are invariably incredibly well engineered. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, but what you're presented with is, you know, just elegant, beautiful.
But this is not elegant. This is an elegant machine, right? Elegant machine. This is an elegant microwave right here. One elegant microwave. Oh gosh. But anyways, guys,